Hey everybody, and welcome back to Psychology Geek. In today's video, we are talking about 15 things a man will do only if he really loves you. Before we go straight into the video, please subscribe to this channel for more videos like this. Can life be sufficed with those 3 magic words? I love you? Certainly not. Yes, love is complicated, but so are we humans. Everyone has their own way of showing love, and there are no rules to express it. If you have reached this video, you are probably at the start of your relationship. Or perhaps it's been a few months or years of dating, and you are wondering if love is truly growing or not between you two. Or maybe you are together for a few years, married, and fearful that your love between you is fading away with the passing years. Sadly, it's impossible to vouch for anyone's true intentions unless you have the superpower to read minds. But certain signs will help you know if your man wholeheartedly loves you or is already falling in love with you. Let's get started with them. Number 1. He initiates contact. One of the crucial traits of man is initiative. Men often take the lead when it comes to pursuing their partners. If a man has started loving you, he would put all his energy into making things work between you two. Let's think this way. You are interested in a guy and he also seems interested in you at first. You go on a few dates. But now, here's the catch. Did he make contact with you after those dates? You have to see if he did his part and showed some initiative. If he is reaching out to you often and more than you are reaching out to him, then take this as a positive sign that he is interested in you. If he doesn't, it's time for you to move on. Number 2. He takes a keen interest in what you say. One of the reasons why relationships falter is because we think our partner knows everything about us. But in reality, it's not the case, which makes us form wrong expectations from our partners. So, if you need signs that your significant other is indeed in love with you, notice if he is really interested in learning about you or not. If a man loves you, he will strive to understand you better through conversations and be interested in what you speak. Number 3. He remembers things about you. A man who loves you will remember every small important detail you share with them. Whether it's the perfume you like, the food you love, your habits, and those little things that mean a lot to you. He may not be able to put all the things word by word, but he will remember the root of them. A man in love carries you in his heart, and everything they see around will remind them of you. He will keep remembering those details, which is one of the true signs he loves you deeply. Not that all men remember all things, but it's the intention to remember that matters. Number 4. He genuinely respects you. Love and respect are the most important aspects of a relationship. Respect in itself is not a sign of being romantic, but it makes the relationship more loving. If your partner is respectful to you, he will accept your choices, body and thoughts as they are. It is a sign that he values you more than just a friend. Respect can be in any sense. Some women feel respected when someone listens to them, while some want to get pampered. The global thought here is, if he makes you feel important in the things that you have and love, he genuinely loves and respects you. Number 5. You are his priority. One of the signs that a man genuinely loves you is when he puts you first in everything. The real conduct of love and unselfishness is to put the needs and happiness of another person first. Does he put his phone down or pause the movie and listen to you when you say something? Or does he take care of you when you are sick by setting aside his own needs without complaining? If yes, then this is a firm sign that love is present. Sadly, it is rare to find such traits these days in relationships, and something we should be doing more often, irrespective of men or women. If your partner does this for you, you are one lucky girl. Number 6. He uses we instead of I or me. Does your man use we instead of saying I or me? If he says this while having a conversation with you, know that he loves you, and you have already become part of his life. Conversely, if he uses I or me all the time, it's an indication that he doesn't consider you in his plans and sees himself as an individual being. If that's the case with you, you are looking into something that's not for you. Number 7. He shows his vulnerable side to you. Men may hide their emotional side from the world, but when they are comfortable with the one they love, they are ready to open their hearts. One of the signs a man truly loves you is that he will not hesitate in showing you his vulnerability. So if your guy shows his emotional fragility to you, it's an indication that he is comfortable enough to trust you and believes that you will understand him. If you have reached such a level of comfort, it's a sign that love is blooming. Number 8. He equally puts efforts to fix the relationship problems. Love and fights are the beauty of being in a relationship. Every relationship encounters its fair share of conflicts and problems. But instead of sitting and sulking over what has happened, it is rather important how you deal with the conflict. A loving partner puts all effort into strengthening and sweetening a relationship. He will discuss the issue with you and willingly change his behaviour to keep a good relationship. Not being able to work on the relationship is a sign of emotional immaturity. If your partner isn't ready to discuss the issues and avoids dealing with them or doesn't want to admit his mistakes, it's an indication that your relationship is not for love. Number 9. He supports your dreams and is appreciative of your achievements. He may not excitedly quit his job to do crazy things with you, but he would absolutely help you fulfill your genuine dreams. It can be a wish to open your own restaurant or pursue a degree or course or anything. And yes, he will brag about you and your achievement. If you get a promotion at work or do something good in life, he should be prouder than you. He should be the first one to tell people about your achievements. Number 10. He finds time for you. A positive indication of love is when your partner makes time for you. A loving partner would be able to work hard to incorporate you into his life without any excuses. He should be able to shuffle his schedule around to meet you for a date or movie night, stop over to see you on his way to work or class, or even just call you. These efforts are essential for a relationship and demonstrate that your man cares about you and that you're an integral part of his life. If he does that, you should feel confident about your relationship, that you are a priority in his life despite his busy schedule. Number 11. He plans his future with you. When your partner truly loves you, he won't be afraid to make long-term plans with you. Of course, a partner of a few months may not talk about marriage or kids. But if he really cares and loves you, he will feel comfortable including you in his near future plans. Whether it is related to planning a holiday or attending a wedding together that is months away, his excitement while discussing these things will give you a hint that he is picturing you in his future. However, if he's not interested in discussing even plans for next weekend, he might not be ready for a relationship with you. Number 12. He makes you meet the important people in his life. When it comes to knowing if he wants a relationship with you, it all comes down to intimacy. Does he want you to be part of his inner circle of parents, friends and colleagues? If he willingly wants you to meet his inner circle, it's a sign that he is thinking of having a deeper relationship with you. Even if you won't be able to meet his parents or relatives because of any reason, your man will demonstrate his love for you by telling them about you. Although meeting family and relatives doesn't guarantee love, knowing that you're important enough to be introduced to these people is a positive sign for sure. He will not introduce you to this part of his life if he is not planning to have you around long term. Number 13. He makes you feel empowered. One way to notice if he really loves you is how he makes you feel. Not through pampering or saying flattery words, but does he make you feel like a person of value? Do you feel treasured, respected, or good when he is around? Does he make you a better person or highlight your qualities? A loving partner should not make you feel worse about yourself or disrespect and belittle you. He can't always say amazing things to you and make you feel best all the time, but as a loving partner, he should be able to make you feel worthy of love. Number 14. He is interested in connecting with you at an emotional level, not solely on being physical. It is actually a significant aspect to look for in a partner. Relationships do begin with a lot of passion and excitement. However, it should not be considered love. While it all is part of a relationship, true love takes time and nurturing to grow. True love is more than just being physical. It's about connecting at an emotional level and holding the relationship together. But as a couple, has your man been able to build that connection? If not, then you know the answer. Number 15. He is protective of you. Men are in general protective of their partners. If your man loves you, he would go out of his way to defend you and make sure you are okay. It is one of the obvious things. So, does your partner protect you not only from physical harm, but also from negative situations? If your answer to this question is yes, congratulations, your partner is deeply in love with you. Remember that not every guy is the same, so your partner may or may not show all the signs outlined here. But pretty much, it will give you an idea. What is sure is that if your partner is putting any effort into you, it's a good sign. And effort is what you require to show love, evolve as a person, and have a flourishing relationship.